Good job, guys. Look at all that energy. All right, they are all gaining up on the little one. Okay, yes, I had to break up that little bit of craziness. Play is awesome for dogs, but I find when there's just too much crazy energy, it gets out of hand easily. So I do step in at that point. It seems like everyone wants to join in, and then somebody wants to be the ref. And I do have Hugo on a leash, not because he's like the troublemaker, but I find he barks quite a bit, and sometimes it's the barking that gets everybody going. So yeah, and so I'll just be taking turns again, leashing Hugo and Mabel, because together they're such a force. So we can only take so much energy at a time, right guys? Yeah, we've got to put kind of borders around those energy. Like Daisy, she likes to bark around them as well. I'm glad Jasper just stays out of it, and he's very chill. He used to actually bark like with them and try to calm everybody down, but his barking actually made it worse. So I'm glad he's given up on that. So sometimes their intention's really good. Like Jasper always tries to he tries to correct the dogs with his barking, because he doesn't have the size nor the muscular strength nor the personality to sort of be a leader type. So he just uses his very loud voice, which he has, but honestly extremely ineffective. Because dogs know, they're like, yeah, I can just pounce on you and eat you up. So they don't take him seriously. But yeah, one of the things I think I realized as a dog sitter is just the different, obviously, strengths and characters that each dog has. And so like, for example, for sort of protective type dogs, like Mabel and German Shepherds and Pitties and what else? And like Cane Corso and Mastiffs, they're protection dogs. And personally, I believe they require a very experienced handler, a person who knows what they're doing. Obviously not for all of them, but a lot of them are honestly quite challenging. Like they have the strength and sort of the muscular build, and then, a lot of them are stubborn. And on top of that, their genetics is to protect. So if they're not kind of raised and trained the correct way, they can easily get out of hand just because of their sheer size and kind of stubbornness. Yeah, and they're very smart dogs too. So the other thing is boundaries. Boundaries are super important. I work with boundaries all the time with the pack I have. I have to. It's just something I need to do. Otherwise, the pack just goes to, I don't know, what's the word besides shits? Goes to the shits. But it basically goes to the dumps if boundaries aren't put in place. And I'm a very fair pack leader. So, and I think I don't get upset at them if they have diarrhea and they can't help but go in the house. Like just stuff like that I think sometimes we get mad at them for, because it's just more work for us. Patience is huge with dogs. And honestly, like respect. Like if you can show them fair respect, they can show you fair respect back. But if they can manipulate you, then they will end up training the owners. And yeah, I mean, I've fallen for it where, you know, my dog has ended up training me. So I think most of us are prone to that and we just don't realize it. But yeah, like this is where they can get out all that excess energy that might otherwise go into something that is destructive, like chewing up things in the house. Yeah, just, you know, things that we don't want them to do in the house. And it's because they don't get to run out their energy. That's definitely a big part of my belief. It's obviously not the one and all answer, but it is definitely part of training, is getting them to get that energy out first, and then their mind and their body, it's up for training then, because then they've got the calm energy as opposed to the frenzied energy.